Only one man in US history has ever held the rank Admiral of the Navy, but why do some consider it a 6-star rank? Well, in 1898, the United States was at war with Spain, and sent Commodore George Dewey on a mission to obliterate the Spanish Navy at Manila Bay. The battle was as one-sided as it gets, with the Americans only suffering 1 dead, 9 injured, and no ship sunk, while the Spanish suffered 77 dead, 271 wounded, and 9 ships sunk. This massive victory made George Dewey a naval legend and an American hero. So, to honor Dewey's decisive victory, Congress in 1899 decided to promote Dewey to the rank Admiral of the Navy. But there was one problem: a paperwork mistake. So, George Dewey wasn't made Admiral of the Navy, he was accidentally made Admiral in the Navy, a rank that he already had. Though President Theodore Roosevelt in 1903 did eventually fix this mistake, making George Dewey Admiral of the Navy. Dewey, however, only wore 4 stars. So, many consider Dewey's rank as just another 4-star rank with a fancy honorary title. But if Dewey only wore 4 stars, why do some say it is a 6-star rank? Well, during World War II, the US needed their admirals to be equal to the highest naval officers from other nations. So, Congress established the new 5-star rank Fleet Admiral. The Department of the Navy specified that the rank of Fleet Admiral of the United States Navy shall be considered the senior-most rank of the United States Navy. Dewey had been dead for nearly 30 years at that point, and so was his rank. As no one else had been promoted to his rank, the rank had basically died with him. The Admiral of the Navy rank had been tied to him and him only, so it wasn't really seen as a permanent new rank in the ranking system, more as a symbolic title. However, as the US was planning a full-scale invasion of Japan, plans began to promote Douglas MacArthur to a higher rank, General of the Armies, a rank that many believed to be a 6-star rank. If you want to learn more, check out my video where I break down this 6-star general. So, if the Army actually did go through with this, it is likely an admiral would have needed to be promoted as well, and that new naval rank likely would have been called Admiral of the Navy. Some in Congress attempted to revive Dewey's rank, Admiral of the Navy, and put it on par with the Army rank, General of the Armies. Congress even had the Navy's Chief of Naval Personnel, Vice Admiral Randall Jacobs, testify before the Committee on Naval Affairs of the House of Representatives, recommending that the rank of Admiral of the Navy should be equivalent to General of the Armies. Ultimately, if Dewey's rank, Admiral of the Navy, was put on par with General of the Armies, Dewey's rank would likely be considered a 6-star rank. Eventually, the attempts to put Dewey's Admiral of the Navy rank on par as the Army, General of the Armies, failed. However, there's actually one more twist. Naval regulations actually gave Dewey's rank of Admiral of the Navy a 19-gun salute, equivalent to the 5-star rank Fleet Admiral, which was also given a 19-gun salute. So, some argue that even though Dewey only wore 4 stars, the naval regulations in the gun salutes clearly show how Dewey's rank would be on par with Fleet Admiral today. Still, the Navy never revived the rank, and George Dewey, the only person to hold the rank, only wore 4 stars. But, depending on how you look at it, Dewey is either a lower rank, the same rank, or a higher rank than Fleet Admiral.